Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Blender Easy, and in today's video we are going to create this looping animation inside of Blender without using any third-party add-on, but with the help of simple and cool technique inside of Blender. And if you are new to this channel, then please consider to subscribe this channel and also hit the bell icon to get more updates. So without wasting any much more time, let's get started. So here we are in Blender. Now obviously we'll hit A and select all of this, and we will simply delete. Then press Shift A, go to the mesh, and we are going to create one UV sphere. Okay, we will keep it as it is. Right click and choose Shade Smooth. Then press 7 to go to the top view. Hold Alt Z and press Tab, and we are going to select this much points over here like this. But before that, I'm going to apply one material to this. So press Z and choose Material Preview. Then select this, go to the material options, create a new material, double click, and let's call it as black over here like this. And we are going to change the color of this one to black. Okay, then we will select this and press tab. Let's go to the top view, and as I said that I'm going to select this much portion, and then I'm going to create a new material. I'll choose assign new, and let's choose white material, and let's call it as white only. Okay, so we will get something like this, and press tab. Okay, so we will get this kind of simple ball over here. Now select this, press Ctrl A to choose scale, again Ctrl A to make sure rotation and scale is proper like this. Now if you go over here we can change the location of this. So let's select this over here. I'm going to select this. I'll press Ctrl C Ctrl V over here, so it will create duplicate of it. Okay, obviously shortcut key is Shift D, but I'm going to duplicate it from here because I don't want to change the position over here a little bit as well. So for the second one, X location, I'm going to choose 5. Okay, like this. Similarly, select this, hit Ctrl C Ctrl V, select this one, let's make this 10. Then after that, I'm going to select this pair, hit Ctrl C Ctrl V, let's select this and bring this over here like this, or you can simply bring this downward, or let's keep it as it is. Let's select this one, and I mean this third one, let's make this -5 like this. Then again Ctrl C Ctrl V, initially let's make this -10 over here. Now what I want is that this should touch this, so we are going to animate this one, but to do that we need to select this and they should touch this point. So let's go to the front view by hitting 1. Let's select this GX and let's check out the position somewhere around over here. So let's make this -2 over here. Similarly, we have to select this and we have to make this -7 maybe, to go somewhere around like this. Okay, so these are going to be the position right now, so we will get something like this. Now we will try to animate this. So for that, I'm going to select this and let's create one keyframe at X, and we will go somewhere around 60 frames maybe, or yeah, 60 frame, and let's move this from here to here, which means somewhere around 3 meter, and create another keyframe, and we will create one keyframe. So if you see this animation now, we will get something like this. Now after that, we will still go over here and we will rotate it on y-axis. So let's create one keyframe at start, go over 60 frame, and let's make this 360-degree rotation and create another keyframe. Okay, now select those keyframe, right click, key interpolation mode, and choose linear. Okay, so if you see this now, we will get this kind of animation over here, but this animation is really slow. So select this and move this to 30 seconds over here like this. Okay, so we will get something like this. Now let's make this 30 frames only, and if you see over here, we will get this kind of animation over here. Now after that, we need to create one null object over here, so let's try to do that. I'm going to press Shift A, go to the empty, and we are going to create one plane axis, which is going to be over here like this. Now after that, again we will follow the same procedure. We will create one keyframe at X over here, go to 30 frame, and let's make this 5. So this is going to come over here and create another keyframe. Okay, so if you see, this null object is moving from here to here. Now again we have to select those keyframe, right click, keyframe interpolation, and we have to choose linear. Okay, so if you see, we are getting something like this. Now what we need to do over here is that we need to make it apparent with our camera. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this downward. Let's hide this. I'm going to right click, new collection, double click, and let's call it as camera, like this over here. Select this empty and move inside this camera over here like this. Okay, so we have this camera and etc stuff. So we will hide this first over here, but before that we will try to create our camera so we can see our entire scene. So press shift A, go to the camera and select this camera over here, and hit 0 so we can see in through the camera. Then press N, which is a shortcut key for this option. Go to the view and enable this camera to view and zoom out like this. Now I'm going to select this camera, go to the camera settings and focal length, choose 200 meter. So we'll get this parallel view like this, and I'm going to choose this view over here like this. Okay, I think we have to choose somewhere around like this. Okay, I think this one looks good to me. Let's choose somewhere around like this. Okay, I think this view looks good to me, so I'll keep it as it is. Or if you want to see this one as well, so you can adjust it somewhere around like this. Okay, over here. Now we have to press 0 to get out of our camera view, and I'm going to select hide this one over here. Now let's select this, and by holding shift I'm going to select this camera. I'll press Ctrl P and I'll choose object, but if you see, we are getting different results. So let's do one thing. Let's select this empty first, and by holding shift I'm going to select this camera, and now I'm going to press Ctrl P and I'll select object. So now what will happen, that this camera is now inside this empty. So now wherever this empty gonna move, like if you know that we have added the keyframe for it, so our camera is also gonna move along with this. So now if I hit 0 over here to see through my camera view, and if you see this, we are getting our camera is also moving along with this plane axis. So now if I enable my animations, and now if I hit play, we are gonna get this animation continuously in the form of loop. If you try to see this from this view, let's say, and now if I enable this, and if you see this animation, we are getting this animation continuously like in the form of loop. Okay, so let's minimize it and try to adjust it somewhere around like this. Okay, now we'll press shift A, we'll go to the mesh and we are going to add one plane. Press G, Z and try to bring this over here. Hit 1 to go over here, press G and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here like this. Okay, GZ, and make sure that it should touch this. Then go to the top view and press S, X and try to scale it on this axis. Then press S, Y and try to scale it on this axis like this. Okay, if you hit 0, we have to check it out this. Okay, press SX and try to scale it totally like this. Okay, this looks good to me. So if I hit play, I'm gonna get this kind of stuff. Now I'm going to select this plane. I'll go over here, go to the new material, and I'm going to choose white material over here. Double click and let's call it as floor over here. Also in emission, I'm going to choose white color, and strength I'm going to choose 1. Okay, and if I see in render view, I'm not gonna get anything, so let's make this 2 over here just for now. And now we need to add lights to it, so let's try to do that. So hit 0 to get out of this view over here. Press Z and choose material view, or simply choose solid view just for now. Hold Alt Z. Let's try to add some lights. So press shift A and we will go to the light and we are going to choose area light. Then press GZ and try to bring this over here. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Then go to the top view, press G. Let's try to move this over here. Then press R and rotate it like this. Go to the first, press R and let's rotate it like this. Press GZ and try to bring this over here. Go to the top view, press R and let's rotate it like this. Okay, hit 0 and press Z and material preview, or let's choose render. As you guys can see, we are not getting anything. Let's do one thing. Let's select this plane and over here we will disable this strength of this one. And now let's select our light over here, which is this one, And now I'm going to select this empty first and this area light then, and press control P over here and choose object over here, or let's say select this and this, press control P object. As you guys can see, now it's inside this empty. So what will happen, along with this plane my light is also going to move. Okay, so if you please see this, we are not seeing anything, so we need to select our area light. Let's go over here and let's change the power to 5000, so we can see something around like this. Okay, if you select this plane maybe, and I think I have choose a quite greenish color. We have to choose complete white color over here like this. Okay, now if you see this in cycles, let's choose denoise. We are getting this kind of effect over here. Now let's select this EV just for now, then hit 0 to go out of this. Now select this area light, press shift D, and let's try to bring this over here. Press R for rotation and let's rotate it like this. Hit 0 so we can see somewhere around like this. Let's go to the top view, press G, and let's try to bring this over here. Press R and let's rotate it like this and hit 0, so we'll get something like this. Okay, and now if you want, you can select this, go and choose cycles. Let's select this plane, go to the material option, and let's choose the emission strength to 1 maybe, so we'll get something like this, or let's say 0.2 or something. So we'll get this kind of stuff over here. And if you want to check out quick render, you can simply go over here to the settings, and let's choose minimum samples somewhere around 5, or minimum samples somewhere around this. And just for now choose render and render image, so it will take a little bit time to render the image. Like over here it's just 5 to 3 sample over here, but you will get overall look that how your image is gonna look over here like this. Okay, so our image is gonna look like this. But if you see over here, we are getting some patches over here. So to get rid of that, what you can do, you can select this objects. Let go over to the modifier, go to the add modifier, generate, and you can choose generate and you can choose subdivide. Similarly for this, you can press Ctrl 2 maybe to apply this subdivision surface. Hit Ctrl 2, select this, hit Ctrl 2 like this. As the animation goes further, select this one as well and press Ctrl 2 to apply subdivision surface. Okay, so now after that, if you hit play, you will get this animation continuously in the form of loop. Then after that, you have to just put it on render, and you will get your looping animation. And if you want, you can select this, simply go to the material, you can select any color you want, like you can choose red color or something, or whatever color you want over here. Like you can choose different colors, but make sure to choose same color for each and every one. Okay, now I'm going to stick with the black color, but you are free to choose whatever color you want. So yep, this is how you can create this kind of animation in Blender. And after that, all you need to do, simply go to the render settings over here, and let's go to the output. And over here we have to put this animation on render, so I'm going to press RGB PNG format, and over here you have to allow where you want to save these files. Then after that, let's go and let's cancel this. Then you have to decide frame range from 1 to 30, because my animation is up to this only. And yep, that after that, let's select the 30 fps. Okay, and then resolution you have to adjust. Then go to the render settings, maximum samples, you can take whatever samples you want. It's totally up to your computer, because if you are going to take maximum samples over here and minimum samples value too much, then it will take more time to render, and your PC will get hit up. So keep this value accordingly. Generally I would suggest that choose somewhere around 40 to 50 or something, or if you don't want any much more high quality render, so you can choose 20 or something as well. Okay, and you have to decide the time. Generally try to choose maximum time like 800 second, 8000 second, like 2 hours or something. Okay, so it would be easy. So yep, this is how you can create this kind of looping animation.